Oh man, before I start my day, welcome to episode of Ignorant Thinker, man. I do podcasts on what shit pisses me off, right? And wanted to get on Javon Ennis hate. I haven't been agreeable with what's been going on, but I'm from Philly, so I'm gonna support Philly, and I'm gonna ride till the wheels fall off. But it's like I don't agree with what's going on. All the past couple fights. I won't say the past couple because Stanionis is a guy that everybody wanted, so you can't complain. But the Brian Norman is setting a narrative, and it's easily, you know how this world works. Like, people don't have their brand of their own; they follow what someone else is say. And Brian Norman Sr., I won't say Junior because Junior is kind of quiet like Boots. He don't really talk that much. He's starting to open up. He's starting to talk a lot, but he is kind of quiet. But Senior, he has a mouth on him. And I ain't gonna say he is an entertaining character, but at the same time, I'm not gonna let nobody shit on a Philly nigga and then I don't have nothing to say about it. And he been doing it for a while now. And what I wanted to say is, like, everybody had an issue with this guy named Lima, right? But what do y'all think the people on his country think about Boots? We don't know him, so we think he's a cherry pick. What y'all think about Boots? Them niggas over there probably don't know who Boots is. So they probably think Boots is cherry pick. And my thing is, like, I don't think y'all realize, y'all keep thinking that the foreigners, like, we so superior to the foreigners. The foreigners been on our ass. Have you seen the NBA lately? It's run by foreigners. Once LeBron leaves, it's shit run by foreigners. Baseball is run by foreigners. A lot of Dominicans and shit like that. It's a fucking Japan guy about to get MVP back to back. So I don't know why we living like we superior to these foreign countries. We not. They catching up to us. The fucking heavyweight division is run by a foreigner. The featherweight division in the way is run by a foreigner. So I don't know why we living life like we so supported to these foreign countries. That's because we don't know them. Like Eddie Hearn said, stop being lazy journalism. Look up the guys. Watch his fights. See where he at. They say he's top 10. So just because we don't know him don't mean he's not good. Like he said, lazy journalism. If you know that he's about to fight, look up the guy he about to fight. See if he good or not. Fucking Lomachenko, foreigner. He might go in the Hall of Fame. Most likely. So do your research before y'all start calling niggas cherry picks. That because you don't know him don't mean he's not a cherry pick. Maybe you should, like he said, stop doing. Niggas be on this joint making money off YouTube, but don't be having no real journalism background or nothing. That don't even care to do any journalistic work, but they're setting all these narratives. So again, do your research. The same way we think about them is how they think about us. The people from his country don't know who Boots is. They probably think he a cherry pick. Boots is a cherry pick. We don't know. They probably don't know who Boots. Boots is not a world name. He's not as big as we think he is. And I'm not trying to shit on him, but he's not Floyd Mayweather. Like, he's big on it I would say the tri-state, Philly and Jersey, and probably a little bit of Delaware and shit like that. Casuals. Real boxing fans all over the world probably know who Boots is, but the casual fans don't know who Boots is. Like Floyd. The casuals know Floyd all the way around the world. The casuals know Javante. But the real boxing fans know Boots all over the world probably. But the casuals don't know Boots like that. So over there, the casuals over here don't know who Lima is and don't care to know who Lima is. The casuals in Lima country don't know who Boots is. So the people over there got to do their research, and the people over here got to do our research. And shit. But again, stop running with these narratives about that Brian Norman Jr. Sr. is running. I've been trying to get him on. I've been trying to get on his podcast and Mill City podcast, but they've been ducking me. So you're going to get that smoke, and I'm going to question you on a lot of shit you've been saying about Boots. And shit. But In other news, right? I want to get on to this Cowboy thing, right? This is way off the left field, but don't get and don't get into this Cowboy fiasco. They do it every year. I guarantee you, Michael Parsons will be playing Week 1 against the Eagles. So you Eagle fans, don't go off this fucking contract dispute. He's never coming to Philly. The Cowboys never gonna let him come to Philly. So he's not getting traded. He will be playing Week 1 against the Eagles. They do this shit every year. And shit, he gonna be playing Week 1 against the Eagles. And that's a whole nother topic, but I think our defense not gonna be that good this year, yo. Our defense not gonna be that good this year, and it's always on the back end. The linebackers and the D line gonna be tough, but that back end, because I like Reed, but Reed not good in coverage. He good in tackling. Sidney Brown not good in coverage. He good at tackling. The new dude, I'm still learning him. Everybody's still learning him. He look all right. He look athletic and shit. He look like he fly over the field. So we're not gonna have an issue tackling like we did with James Bradbury. Like tackling, we're gonna be good tackling, but I think we're gonna get killed in coverage because we need a corner too. We need a corner too. We don't have a corner. They're gonna have to put Cooper over there. Cause we got our safety. They don't need to play Reed. We don't need to play Cooper at safety. The young bull and Reed is back there. Put Cooper at corner 2. And put Ringo or somebody at the slot. But Ringo, I gave up on him. He's a dunion. He's barbecue chicken out there. But that's a whole nother podcast. I wanted to get on to that boot shit because that shit was pissing me off. That's how I do podcasts on shit that pissed me off. But check out my YouTube. I'm gonna put this shit on YouTube and on my Instagram, my blog Instagram page. And check out my bar page. And niggas need cuts in Philly. So I'm stepping my game up and shit. So yeah. Ignorant Thinking Podcast. Get the word out. Nobody steal my fucking slogan.